Welcome to Jumping the Turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Targo.
Here we go again for another episode, Tim.
It's a great episode.
That's what I always say.
Number, 387 soaking wet?
387 soaking wet. And we haven't been wetted off today. I've just popped over for a quick cuppa.
Yeah, is this summer now? Is this it?
The summer of us, or like this is
the summer of the year.
Yeah, well, no, it's not getting any hotter.
No.
I'm
in a jumper.
Yeah, I've got a hoodie.
Yeah,
I'm not wearing it, but
yeah.
The weather experiments seem to spray a lot of cloud cover in the morning, and then like midday, the searing sun comes out.
Searing, piercing heat. But let's talk weather.
Oh yeah, bloody hell!
It's great. It's a great topic. But I wanted to talk about the bloody hurricane.
Yeah, the hurricane.
The other day.
Hurricane.
Yes. I got halfway across the main road there to pick up Mason from school.
I'll just fill everyone in. International listeners, if you weren't in Melbourne, a 15-minute storm. It was like puking hot, right? Wasn't it that day? It was. And then
33,
sort of dark clouds are coming over. I said to the in-laws, "Oh, you better go home." Because it's coming through. It's going to come. I could smell it.
Could you see it? Did you look on the radar?
I have the rate. Well, I don't believe the BOM, the Bureau of Meteorology. They're a fucking bunch of scammers.
Right.
They never get it right. You know it. I know it. They know it. How they predicting like 100 years we're all going to be dead, and they can't even predict the fucking storm
that day. Yeah.
So anyway, saw it rolling in. And it
I
hit
was
hard.
well. That's when I was while I was rolling in as well. I was in the middle of the road, and I saw some lightning. I'm like, oh yeah, geez, it's really coming across. And it was like lightning, thunder. So I was like right on top of us. I'm like, maybe I can make it to the school. So I got across the road and it puked.
It was coming in sideways.
It was coming in from the ground.
Yeah, it was coming up.
It was. It was like I've never seen that in my entire life.
And after the 15 minutes, we'll get into the actual storm, but hail.
Yeah, hail. I finished it off, capped it off with hail. But my caper was shit. I got to get over to the schools right at school time.
Get your kids.
Maximum tragedy, and got over there. He wasn't anywhere to be found. I'm like, because I was 4 minutes late.
Right.
I'm like, oh shit, he's made it to Coles. So I ran over to Coles. Everything's dark, no power.
Yeah.
And
people are still without power.
That's right.
We should buy a generator company.
Yeah, because I can't be fuck starting it every day.
Yeah, right. What, the company or the actual generator?
Yeah, and all these companies have got to start every day. And he wasn't at Coles, so I went, maybe he's at the lights. The lights were down. The lollipop man had literally just gone like this and left
his post.
Left his post, the most important time to be at your post, because the lights were down and the cars were shim-shamming about.
I mean, in his defence,
fuck that. Bring an umbrella.
Well, they're wearing that bloody trench coat, raincoat thing anyway.
Yeah, they're what do you call them? They're fatigues.
Fluoro fatigues. But I guess when a lightning bolt hits a tree like 500 metres away, you go, yeah. Kids, you're on your own.
Yeah, I guess so. So I thought, fuck, maybe he made it home. Ran all the way home.
I ran all the way home.
By the way, I was and I was satched. Like Satch Boogie, right? And Mason, are you there? Not here. Oh, fuck. So I jumped in the old car.
Oh, Jules.
Took another 15 minutes to bloody get across the bloody main road, mate.
Yeah.
And then did some scooching about. Anyway, he was in the front office, bone dry.
Not soaking wet?
No. He says, well, where were you? It's like, looking for you, you fucking dog.
Well, if I had a phone, Dad, I could have gone.
Yeah.
He did say that, didn't he?
No, well, it was hinted.
Now, what did old mate do when the power went out overnight? It must have been a bloody shitstorm here.
We got it on within 4 hours. We're back in business.
Oh, we hours and hours.
It was like Christmas. Oh, this stuff we can do.
We played Yahtzee.
Did ya? pulled out the arts.
Pull out the Yachts. Got a double Yahtzee on 5s. Cassie and I both got a Yachts on 5s. And then we both got a Yahtzee on 4s.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's peculiar.
Yeah, Yahtzee.
4 yachts.
Got 4 Yahtzees, and then when she was going for a bit of a break, I got just a test roll. Got another Yachts on 4s.
Is it?
4s and 5s, mate.
Wow. What about Alberto? How'd he fare up?
Yeah. So
Old
mate across the street.
Choke, yeah.
We after the power didn't come back on, I had our house was lit up like a bloody Christmas tree because I've got candles and torches.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So you looked like you had power.
Yeah, I did. So I went over there Cassie and I went over to check up on them.
Right.
And well, I had one candle. Right?
One candle.
One.
Okay.
Number one. One candle. Not shedding a lot of light.
Fatty or a skinny?
A skinny long.
Right.
Right. Not a birthday can.
A mass candle.
No, like a dinner party.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Like a white.
Yep.
Just classic standard white candle.
Dinner for one.
Dinner for one. Very lonely Indians. But there's
had they started eating straight out of the can?
Started eating
corn
each
can?
other. So we went over there and spent 15, 20 minutes drinking his scotch and
You're right.
having a chat. It was good.
Did you hook him up with a battery or a torch or whatever?
We got 15, 20 candles for him.
Yeah, right.
Tea candles.
Okay.
But it sounded like it was good. Went outside and everyone...
Alberto's house burnt down because they can't handle more than one candle, you see.
Yeah, it could have been a
Flame
bit like that.
management.
Yeah. But it's... We all need generators.
But then we took a drive. We went, let's get in the car, kids.
Check the carnage.
It's 200-year storm. Let's go have a look at the carnage. And, it's hit hard.
It's still going hard. There's, in every street right now in Melbourne, there's a tree lopper and a mulching truck.
Okay, riddle me this.
Yeah, right.
Because I've got a shit ton of trees to get rid of. But they're already dead, you see.
Oh, this one of these council won't let me cut me trees down.
Well,
it was the storm.
Well, are they going to catch on to the fact that all these trees that fell? No?
I don't think...
Do I put them out on the H?
I don't think council knows where their arseholes
Oh, they know how to find. They know how to find.
Fine.
If there's one thing they know, it's asshole.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like we specialise in assholes.
I was talking to a...
We hire them. We treat you like them. The whole shebang.
I was talking to a client or measuring up for a fence, and she's got this brick fence. It's it's falling down on the front fence, and it's right across from a train line. Yeah. And so she's been in battle with the Kingston Council or whatever it is. Can I build a fence, please? That's 1,500, 1.5 meters high. And they're like, sure. You can go 1.2, which is basically when I'm standing up at cock height.
Cock height. Cock height.
Not erect.
No, right.
Right.
Fully flaccid.
Fully flass.
Fully flaccid.
And
picket fence.
Look, a gang member can jump over a 1,200 fence. A dog can jump over. Like a Irish wolfhound. His
1.2
ball bag is carrying around.
Is this front fence?
Front fence. And so they said, well, I want kind of privacy and, a little bit of serenity.
Yeah. And
they
safety.
go, well, you can step back 3 meters off the boundary and then build whatever size fence you want.
Oh, okay.
But if you're going to build it 1,500 at the front, you've got to have 50% light coming through. So
what?
Yeah. So you go to paling 50.
What does that do?
It just lets in light.
In case the world gets too dark around it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
What is that? What's with that?
Because they want it to be all. You want to see the frontage of the houses. You want it streetscape, the frontage, street value, streeties.
Streeties. Well, that brings me to the next bloody point because down in my court.
Oh fuck that thing.
There's a. Well, it's not even a McMansion.
It's a monstrosity.
It's like the headquarters. It's
Of
like
McMansion.
a Borg ship. It's fucking enormous. Assimilate or die is what it screams.
Resistance
out
is
to.
futile.
It is, and
This thing is off its.
they had the auction on the weekend, and the real estate agents came. When you got a murder of crows, you've got a parliament of owls.
Yeah.
What is it of
A
real
cunt.
estate? A cunt of real estate agents. I think it is because they came 10 strong.
Oh yeah, they come strong.
The whole posse, and
they're coming strong when they get their little profits from this.
So we had to go
How's
and check it out because it's our last chance to ever be inside of a house of such caliber because I will never be able to afford it. But they insisted on everybody taking their shoes off, so there was like I don't know, 250 pairs of shoes out the front. It's almost
that's a scam because you got the porch pirates coming up stealing work boots and whatever. So you just go around all the real estate agents, man, you could clean up.
Yeah, you could
runners.
You could just
high heels,
just leave and put on a brand new pair of shoes.
That's right, Tim.
Because everybody's there to bid and bid high. So you got your loafers, you got your
yeah.
I don't know what other shoes.
You don't know any other shit. Moccasins.
Nah, not at this one. No moccasins.
No moccasins. Now this thing is you'd call it a French provincial. So it's like got no eaves. So no block, no like shade.
No.
I think we got it's 2-story French province.
They
five,
did refer
five
to
bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2 car parks.
Yeah, and more marble than you can fucking.
Is it marble or is it foam marble?
Farble.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know. One of my neighbours reckons it cost like 1.5 to build.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you got parquetry floors, you got a spiral staircase, you got fireplace, you got chandeliers as far as the eye can see. We're on 683 square meters.
Not a big fan of a shand, I've got to say.
Chandeliers.
Yeah.
I mean, your original chandelier, probably from the province of Chandelier, I'm guessing.
I guess so.
Probably
made by John
ornate.
Chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably good. But when you're just going to Australian lighting and going, I'll get 7 chandeliers.
Do you go to a chandelier shop for that? Just chandeliers.
I think you go down past all the brickworks and then to the chandelier district.
Yeah, okay.
And there's just like rows. It's a murderer's row of chandeliers.
Went through there. Mason wanted to live there. Can we sell a house? I'm like, yep, we can sell a house. No worries, mate. Yeah, let's buy it. Pick a room. And I had the ice cream truck out there, Mr. Whip. Giving away.
Geez, that's a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Is that from the real estate agent?
Yeah,
Because they got to sell this place.
They're giving some back to the community concerns. Get everybody licking, get their shoes off, get them licking ice creams.
And they've turned into a child mode. Yeah, like a little bear.
Yeah. I'm going to have it. Where?
I
need the house.
Do you want a napkin?
So, auction starts.
And you should say that is it's a pamphlet.
Oh, this is
highly glossed.
Super gloss.
It's got weight to it.
I couldn't even afford the pamphlet, to be honest. So they start the bidding. Yeah, it says blah, 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 blah. The man is referred to it as a mansion. I'm like, oh, yeah, no worries. This is in my court, by the way. Opening bid. First bidder gets a bottle of champagnon. Champagne from Paris, from Gay Paris, right? Opening bid, and then someone goes 3.3 million as an opening bid, and that's what everybody went.
That's got to be a false bid.
Nah, that was legit as.
Did they get it? Did they win it?
No, they didn't win it in the end.
Nah, they're a plant.
Well,
they're a real estate plant.
He's going on about. Now, in Australia, the Australian law states that we are, as a vendor, we are allowed to place a bid.
Oh.
What do you mean, place a bid? So what if the auctioneer dude wins it? What happens then?
It goes back inside and they go mumble, mumble, mumble. Nah, well, we're going to pass this one in until next summer or next week. And
Oh God!
I'll tell you what, the what do you call them? Interest rates. Not interest rates. Your property tax. What is it?
Yeah, rates.
Your rates.
Yeah,
That's got to
Sky
be.
high.
That's got to be like a couple.
Oh, here we go.
Grands
I
and
just
grands
got
a year.
this is my 5th text from the real estate agent.
Oh,
Case in point.
whatever, dude.
Yeah. And because I couldn't get access to get the pamphlet unless
Yeah.
they gave me old name and number.
Oh, now you're on that.
And now I'm on the register.
Dude, do you want to
Can I-
sell your house?
Can I write back stop?
Yeah, just
I
stop.
can?
Yeah, just write
Okay.
stop.
So they're giving me offers in the area. Stop. Stop. Anyway, bids. Gets up to $3.5 million, right? And then, of course,
So that's fucked your rates now.
my rates are fucked. They're fucked as it's fucked as it is.
Could you? Because
Anyway.
it's based on like the size of your house and shit, isn't it? The value of your house.
Yeah, and the surrounding sales.
So could you like knock half of the house down
Nah.
and get the price, like your rate
Oh,
price
what,
down?
and live next to Mr. and Mrs. Gherkin Farmer for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
In a bloody split. No.
No, don't split the block. Just rip half the house down. And so you go, this house is only worth fucking 200 grand. There's half a house here. And so my rates go down. Make rates go
I
down.
see. Yeah. Ruin my life. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, ruin your house.
Ruin the rest of my life. So 3.5. Any other bidders? And then someone goes up $25,000. Now think about $25,000 for a minute. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money.
Well, not to some people.
Yeah, but like
To me, yes.
0.25, and he goes, "Oh, here we go." The auctioneer goes, "Oh, here we go. We're going to start with this, are we?"
Low bids. Oh, low increments.
Yeah.
I didn't say.
He cracked
I
his
didn't say
shit.
$25. I said 25,000.
Yeah, and then somebody went up another 15, and he's like, "Yeah, all right, well, yeah, it's getting up, down,
Yeah,
down,
so
up."
so a gaggle of cunts.
Yeah. Fucking. And then what got me is the agents of sin coming around saying to everybody, "Are you a serious bidder? Are you a serious bidder?" And I heard her approaching, saying that to somebody. "Are you prepared to make a bid?" And then she looked at me and looked up and down, moved across to the next person. "Are you a serious bidder?" So
Yeah,
I
sized you up.
must smack have poured them.
Now, were they all dressed in real estate blue suit,
Yeah.
brown shoe,
Yes.
no socks,
No sock.
brown belt,
Can't stand
slick
the
back
no sock.
hair, smells
It's
like a tuna factory,
like a fucking like a cologne
like Gay Paris.
colonials.
Fucking hell. Man.
Anyway, so
well, let's stay on houses,
Yeah.
and sales, and freshly renovated houses.
Sure. What,
This one comes from a community concerns.
yeah,
Yeah, this is one, you know it.
I do know it. But
It's
they
fucking
don't know
travesty,
It is.
listeners. Maybe some bruiser, long-time listeners, always parents.
Okay.
Always been our parents,
Yeah.
long-time listeners.
For our whole lives,
Yes. Our next-door neighbour, long-time next-door neighbours, decided to, lived there for 55 years.
Spadge and Boney.
Spadge it's time to go, downsize, but go into like a retirement village.
Yeah.
I've been there to do some work. It's a really nice joint.
It is a nice place.
It's not
but
full of
no.
old. It's not like that.
It is.
No. It's
No,
you
because
got-
Dad and I used to do catering there, and they're fucking wretchedly old little.
yeah, but there's a bus that goes to the shops. There's a swimming pool. There's a gym. There's street. You got your own house. You got your own garden. Everyone around there. There's a
You've
swingers
got a
club.
window. Everyone gets a swingers club. Yep. They've
Possible.
got a.
well, they put a.
they got a VD clinic there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what you do is, you know who the swingers are because they put out I think it's a pineapple or
Is it?
Use it. I think it's a flamingo.
Is it?
Yeah, like a lawn flamingo, and you put that on your front doorstep, and there's a swinger.
I love it.
Secret codes, man.
Okay, not so secret because
Not
you know
anymore.
all about it. Where'd you learn that? Tidbit.
Of all the swing parties I've been to.
Gotcha. Right.
Fucking.
They all had a flamingo. I'll put it together myself.
So they move, sell it to a nice new couple, family couple. They immediately start ripping the guts out.
Yeah,
of it.
but like let's just go for just back one step in line with community. They didn't do a bog ship. They're renovating the existing house.
Yes.
So they are building a family home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's staying in the family realm.
And it's staying in the ilk of the area.
Yeah, and they're not doing a
so
tear
rare.
down, build a unit at the back,
It's
totally
rare.
halve your property, and then you can't see
it's a big property too.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I mean, the shed's bigger than my house.
It
but
is.
nevertheless, they paint, they sand floors, they renovate the shit out of this place.
For weeks.
It's been great. They're doing a real good job.
Right.
Last week, I think, during the day, maybe a Saturday, they go, let's just go out quickly to Bunnings for a quick hour of stop at Bunno's. They were gone for an hour, this couple.
Yeah.
In the meantime, a bunch of little, let's just say,
Cunts.
yeah, you say, because I've said it twice, so that's
Okay.
a three-far.
A bunch of cunts.
A bunch of those have
I've watched some real estate agents.
a real estate agent. You want to sell?
Let's go sale. Let's
Yeah,
go sale.
You know, you get an extra 60 grand with this. You sell, no. Have let themselves in, broken in. Instead of just doing the human thing and just stealing shit,
Yeah.
they've graffitied every new white wall. They've spray painted the floors. They've put holes in walls.
Oh, you.
And this poor couple,
dogs.
during that storm that we started off with, brand new skylight, ripped off,
Oh, and the tree out the front.
the skylight landed in Paul's, which is 3 houses up.
For real?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Smashed through his window.
Is it?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, skylight. So obviously water ingress,
Oh, yeah.
right, all over the fucking hallway. And
Oh, I've had that problem.
so these little cunts totally
Trash the joint.
trash the joint, stealing shit,
Who are
bashing
these
holes.
pricks?
Well,
Middle of the day.
no camera. So the next day, there's a bunch of dudes just hanging out. And Mum's going, well, what? Because she didn't know. Why are all those men lurking
Yeah.
about there? But it's obviously Uncle Jerry,
Yeah.
cousin Timbo. Fucking. What are some names?
I don't know.
James was there.
Yeah.
Just looking after the joint until the security guys come and fucking install every security measure from here to Hades.
Yeah.
So now you've got, our elderly parents.
Needing an upgrade.
Well, home invasions.
Although they've got a little gated. Nah, you can just walk straight in.
The windows, the glass is from the 50s or 60s. It's paper thin. All you got to do is like tap on it and it'll break. And
You
you're
could just
in the
you could
house.
just kick your way through any window. Anyway.
Oh, dude,
It's like there's no way
you
to
can
secure
kick
it.
through weatherboards.
We're talking bars. You need
Yeah.
bars.
Bars on windows so that with fire starts, you can't get out.
Yeah, right.
You go
Yeah,
down
never
with the
thought of
ship.
that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
But there's just too many
Entry points.
entry points, doors, windows, and it was like, fuck.
The reserve. They've got good security out the back with the old gato.
Yeah.
Can't get through that.
Yeah,
Quickly.
can't jump over it, but you can.
But you know they've come from one direction because they've put that new pointless path through, and that's given people reason to come around and have a little scooch. How
Have a
interesting
looky-loo.
that like 2 weeks after the new path has been put there,
Past their house.
boom, you
Yeah.
get fucking done.
So I spoke to the.
They have got the tradish cyclone fence, which doesn't work in their favour.
Yeah, you can see
You can
straight
You
through.
can see all the way up to the front of the bloody property through that fucking thing. So what do you do? What do you do?
Well, you start a bloody
vigilante.
vigilante crew that my mate wants to start because here's another fucking banger. Here's another banger for you.
Community concern.
Definitely. His son, he goes to Solution, and he's
right.
like a 15, 16-year-old, I guess. Saw him the other day. He's like, I've known this guy for years, and I do work for him. I went to primary school with this guy, right? And so he lives now in the same house that he grew up in, and it's all this. It's awesome.
Is that an inherited?
Well, the parents wanted to downsize and they wanted to upsize, so they were just, well, we'll buy you a unit and we'll fucking live in your house, and now mine is yours and yours is mine.
It's a great deal.
He's living the exact same life his kids are that he lived. They went to the same primary school, same high school.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but I would live there.
It's an honest living.
Yeah. They copped an absolute hiding during the storm. I'm
right.
going to replace their fence. Anyway.
Excellent. Work is good. Business is good.
The kids these days, it's a little bit more. He's not violent, but the gangs. Yeah, there's roaming gangs are going around, and they target
everyone.
Well,
an 80-year-old woman got stabboed the other day.
Yeah, they target people with the same size shoes, head size. Earbuds, iPhones, all that stuff.
It's 3149 all over again.
Yeah, but the 3174 gang had a bit more respect.
They did.
They were like, "This is our turf."
They were only after. They were just
They were after like disrespect.
Turf.
Yeah, and you respect our turf.
And respect. Yeah.
And if you didn't want to fight them or get into a fight, you heads down, walk around, don't look at them.
Yeah, don't respond.
Avoid that area.
Yep.
You know, at the train station where they're all hanging out.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this kid, right, keeps getting ganked. Keeps getting rolled. Rolled. Like
the 90s.
Yeah, like give us your hat, give us your shoes, give us everything you got on you because we're robbing you. Right. And they've all got knives and they're all fucking like
maniacs.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway, so he's got ganked the first time. He's come home. His parents are like, don't ever fight him. Give him everything.
Yeah.
Because they're petrified of the knife.
Everything's replaceable.
Yeah. That's the first time it happens. Second time, a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, he's the dad's called up the son because the bus usually goes past and you can go. They time it perfectly. You can get off the bus and dad drives him the rest of the way home. It's a short walk to the. Yeah, it's he won't. The son won't answer the bloody phone.
Right, strange behaviour.
Dad happens to be driving past the school bus at the side, and he can see the son in the bus, and he's going, well, "Why isn't he answering the fucking phone, little prick?" He's avoiding me. Called him again, didn't answer. He's like, "All right, well, fuck him. He can walk home from the bus stop."
Fair enough.
So Dad's in the court having a scooch on the car, cleaning the car. Sees the son come at the top of the court, and he's running down. He's screaming like, "Fuck this! He's fucking."
Yeah.
They've done it again. They stole his hat, his earbuds, his sunglasses, his wallet, his phone, his jacket, his pants, his shoes. They took his fucking pants.
Is he in his undies?
He's in his boxer shorts, like he was in a boxer boy.
Oh, God. Imagine if he was in
Grundies. His Spider-Man undies.
Fuck me.
Right. And that happened on the bus.
On the bus?
Yeah. On the bus.
What happened to...
well, what's the bus driver going to do?
Stop.
Well, he might get COVID.
Oh, yeah. Sure. That's a very good point.
So the way where this dude lives is perfect timing to run from the bus stop to home, say to mum and dad, "They've done it again."
Yeah.
Now this guy, the dad's no fool, right? He's a toughie.
Yeah,
taller than us.
Hasn't he got Dan's under his belt?
The wife,
5th Dan, 6th Dan, 7th Dan.
Wifey's 2nd Dan black belt, been doing it for 30 years, so she knows how to do a roundhouse.
Fuck up a cunt.
Yes. So they go, right, that's it. Get in the fucking car.
Oh, vigilante.
They both get in the car.
Batman.
Oh yeah, Batman and Batwoman this time,
but with just a sprinkling of Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
And a smear of Jackie.
They get in the car, they go, right, that bus is going to Oakley. We can scooch ahead.
Oh, right. Oh, we're talking like minutes from.
Yeah, because this.
these cunts are still commuting.
They're still commuting,
They're
and
still
and the
looking
boy, he's a basketballer, he's a baller. He can almost tomahawk dunk already. It's like, how do these kids get so fucking good?
They can't defend themselves.
Well, he said to Dad, I can beat one or two, even maybe three of them, but then they just all jump you and you're fucked.
And then if you get seen again, you're fucking
you're
fucked.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
So, Mum, Dad, get in the car, start in the Tesla, start speeding down to Oakley.
Wicked.
He calls up the cops going, gets on the red phone to the Commissioner Gordon and basically says, I'm going down to Oakley and I'm going to bash these pricks.
Yep.
I'm going to bash them. I know what they look like. I'm going to bash them.
Good.
And they've gone, yeah. Because you got to get here before I do because it keeps happening and I'm gonna fuck them up.
Yep. Excellent.
So they get to the Oakley bus station.
Yep.
Ahead of time.
Yep.
Just in the nick of time. The group gets off the bus.
Excellent.
The mother goes, "Hey, you stole my fucking pet, my son's pants."
Yeah. Retribution.
Did you steal my son's pants? And they all start bolting. I think there was 4 of them, right?
Right.
One totally got away.
I would have just fucking got closer. But anyway.
She was close enough to when this kid started bolting to, I've got to get the story right because I don't know how she would have done it or what the positioning was, but she was able to roundhouse spin kick this guy in the gut.
Oh, fuck.
And down him.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Downed him.
Oh, shit.
Just as that's happened, all the other Oakley boys have piled on this kid, like to stop him just from running away.
The great kids in the community.
Community
consent.
Yeah.
We've had enough.
Another one bolted in the other direction. Everyone can see the brouhaha. Another group of blokes grab this other kid.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Pin him down. And I think they're laying into him too.
Excellent. Fucking why not? It's your only chance.
And the dad goes, let's just call him Warren.
Sure.
Warren says, like, within, from his house to Oakley, speeding is probably 3 mins in a Tesla.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so
silent.
And he goes, by the time they got off the bus and we had, like, downed them, the cops were everywhere.
Sick.
Because dudes have been stabbed, like, from Salesian in the Oakley, that happened last year. A kid from Salesian got stabbed.
Really?
He was just at the mall getting a coffee and stab.
I used to get a Wendy's hot dog from that mall.
So they said the cops were everywhere. Police helicopter.
Helicopters too. Fuck, that's like fucking. We just paid for that. It's like fucking 10 grand
every time. So he wants to start a vigilante group. He's like, I don't know what to do. I said, are you going to teach the boys karate and stuff? He goes, I don't want to teach. They know how to defend themselves.
Does each vigilante have a distinct feature or superpower?
Quite possibly.
Like the Phantom Farter. The
karate kicker.
Roundhouse. We'll call her Roundhouse.
Short round.
Shorty round. Yeah,
but it's great parents.
What was it? Can be the getaway guy.
Yeah,
the getaway driver.
Don't fuck with the baldies. He's very bald. Okay. He shaves his head.
Okay.
Yeah. He's an animal.
Okay. So it's got to be.
And it's just, he's been living in this house all his life. He's the guy told me the story where he had porch pirates keep stealing these fucking runners from his front doorstep. And he got the ring security. He's heard it go off. He's got right.
Yep.
And got on his scooter. Got on his scooter and started scooching down the bike path trying to find this phantom shoe guy.
Fucking fucked on.
Comes up to this guy like maybe 500 meters from his house.
Yep.
Maybe a K. And this dude's just sitting on a park bench.
Trying on shoes.
He goes, mate, you fucking take my fucking shoes. I've got you on camera.
No, I didn't, mate.
He goes, I just can't help myself. He goes, well, I'm going to fucking bash you if I ever see you again. I'm going to bash you. He goes, you're on camera, mate. What are you... I just can't help myself. Okay.
Did he bash him?
I didn't bash him. No, he didn't bash him. He did bash. I never told him this story. He backs onto a park.
Yep.
He hears a commotion.
Yep.
Bark, bark, bark. Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Jumps over the fence. There's this bull terrier latched onto this woman's hand.
Ouch.
And the woman was a Japanese student who was over here house sitting, one of those things.
Yeah, doesn't know the area.
Pianist.
Ooh.
And and looking after this dog.
Okay.
Right? This bull terrier or whatever. Taking it for a walk. The dog's seen another dog. It's gone into schizo mode. She's tried to...
Push the dog off or something.
It's bit another dog. No, it bit his dog.
Right.
Warren's dog. This little cute little dog.
Yeah.
So Warren's like jumped the fence with a cricket bat.
In one leap.
One bound.
Yeah.
And the girl's like tried to rip them away from each other.
And it's
turned on her and bitten her fucking finger off.
Oh. Off?
Off.
Oh.
Off.
Oh. Well, that dog's dead.
Well, Warren starts to beat on it. But it's one of these dogs like this fucking... It's like, it doesn't stop. It's in lockjaw, yeah. So he's like... He said, I hit it maybe 50 times with this cricket bat, broke the bat on his fucking head, and he just fucked this dog up, right? And I'm a dog owner, so like I don't like hearing it.
No.
But what's he gonna do? What? Stick his finger up its ass and like hopefully
kiss it.
Unbelievably, the
dog that is
the little dog got out of it. I think the girl got a finger sewn back on because they were looking for it.
Oh, they put it on backwards. So she's got a nail facing her.
Now every time she tries to play a white key, she plays a black key because it's upside down. So total shock. She goes, and the way this guy tells the stories is so fucking good. So fucking good.
Excellent.
But anyway, bashes the dog. Eventually sees the owner somehow knew.
Bashes the owner.
He goes, oh yeah, he's never been the same since that day. The dog.
No, of course he How come the dog's not dead?
How come the dog's not on the lead?
If it bites off a finger, don't they come around and go, the vet's coming around with the lethal injection?
I think you got to do lethal injection.
You do.
But I mean, what's the bloody world coming to? Put your dogs on a lead, and I mean your kids.
Yep.
You should know where your kid. You should know where your
kid's face.
Oh, and I'll tell you off air.
Yeah.
But they've identified one of the gang members from the bus station.
Yeah.
And that'll be coming out in the Herald Sun in another 6 weeks or so.
Watch this space.
He's got a friend that works for them at paper.
Okay.
And she's going to do the scoop.
Oh, yeah. That's what we need, a scoop.
Because there's little shits.
The cops so the end of the bus story, did the cops make arrests?
Yeah, arrests were made. Yeah.
Break noses.
Yeah. Contacted one of the kids' mother,
right? Who
said, "Oh, I thought he was living in Northern Territory with his dad."
My God.
Calls up the dad in Northern Territory. Oh, no, he's still here somewhere. He's still in Northern Territory. He's like, no, he's fucking 16.
I never did pick him up from the airport.
Yeah, he's living in Melbourne, mate. Bashing people.
Oh, take the parents away too.
I think so.
Yep.
But I mean, you got these turds. Going through puberty,
bashing, fucking robbing and stealing.
So we need a vigilante. We need a fucking another hero.
We need a hero. We've got to call the crew.
Dads against
Yeah.
DADs.
Dads against douchebags.
There you go.
Yep. Yep.
So now it's bloody
pamphlet drops. It's
cameras and.
Well, I can't understand why our neighbours don't have cameras.
There's a unit across the ways that has a ring, facing, but it's blur.
Oh yes,
there's these fucking cameras, man.
What's this shit? It's the drip feeding technology.
Mm.
They give us the bloody blurred out. I mean, I'm sure that's on file somewhere in China.
Yeah.
We can go over there and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the bloody files.
So Warren's like now going, I'm going vigilante. He goes, I was at Chatty the other day walking around
Looking for
and
someone
saw a
to
group
go.
of gang looking members, and he goes, fuck it, Jez. I went straight up to them, took all their photos, and then put them on what do you call it? Video. What do you call that when you call someone on
FaceTime.
FaceTimed his son and going, is any one of these the pricks?
Right, he's fucking going in.
And he goes, no, Dad, that's my friend from Salesian. He's a good kid.
Okay,
He's just a kid walking around chatty.
All right. So we've got to start a
Let it be known.
Good boy, bad boy list.
Yes.
Photos.
We'll call ourselves the Santa Crew.
Yes.
And you're going on the list.
That's the Santa Claus.
You might get a bite.
Santa Claus, CLAWS.
Yes,
and
yeah.
C, capturing.
Say no,
law.
coal, because you get
Law
a sack of
and-
coal across the head like a bad boy every Christmas.
Yeah.
I think national service.
Yep.
If you get busted rolling or stabbing's jail or deportation.
Deportation.
If you were,
What if you're born and bred?
born and bred, you got to do detention sent.
Yep.
And
Nothing
then-
but bread.
And then community corrections, like you are on the chain gang,
You're on the
you are
watch.
cleaning
Graffiti.
you are picking up shit, you are cleaning gutters for the elderly.
Take a break, boys. They're run by ex-cons.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone got your vapes,
Yeah.
your meth pipes.
Yeah, that's it.
Got your pippies.
Everybody got your pippies.
A lot of cleaning to do, boys.
Yeah.
Get on the pip.
Get on the glass cock, boys. It's fucking, these days.
Because it used to be, right, the thugs, in our time, it's more about heroin.
Yeah.
Canada.
Remember that?
The evil-looking guys were like, can I get some
They're all
heroin?
too sleepy to rob.
Not when they're strung out. They fucking...
Yeah,
They need to...
Yeah, but that's what we're talking, like a 25-minute stint. They're not going to be like 22 minutes from their dealer.
No, it's everything was at bay. It was all in a spot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You go down to Springvale, you get your heroin off the Vietnamese boys because they were running heroin down there.
Go down.
Back to Oakley, have a quick shoot up, then back on the train 25 minutes later.
Back to Dandy's.
yeah.
Then back to Springvale.
Get another hit.
Yeah. That were the days.
Just get all the hits
Get all the
for the
hits.
day.
The hits of the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and beyond.
Wow.
It's a mad. They're mad times out there. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think powered gate. You got to have the button to press it to get in. You can't just like mosey on in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So,
got to be a padded
fortitude.
lock. Yeah.
But there is everybody's got a camera down this street.
But the more cameras and the more deadlocks you got, they think the more shit you have.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't have anything. I mean,
No.
you do.
Well,
I don't.
but do I?
Oh, you're going to take a 50-inch TV? Okay.
You're
Good
gonna
luck.
you're gonna spend 9 hours lifting my records. it's ridiculous.
Going through the crawl space, trying to find that
get up in my
Han
scoot-
Solo.
Get up in my scoot space, which I did the other day,
Oh, now let's hear about this.
and because I've told you about the violin. This is the
wrap up.
the wrap up story. And then, so I've got up there to string out a bloody acoustic for Audrey who wants to get on the old.
And you've just got
clanger.
random acoustic guitars. And
I've got guitars from
from the bottom, from the studio
from
to the
soup to
roof.
nuts, soup to nuts, up to 11 on the amplifier. I don't know, something like that. So I get up there and then come across my fantasy project, which I've been holding on to for 35 years.
Yeah.
It's an old vintage sort of, I guess you could call it, like it looks like a kind of Chuck Berry kind of
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah.
It's a jazz guitar, but it's in bits and pieces, and it's just been like, you know. So I'm like, well, I'm going down to the bloody music shop. I'll bring it with me and see what Steve reckons.
Yeah.
Because I know all the boys in the area. You got Nick doing my violin at the moment. You got Steve down there who can you know,
Restring a bloody
so he could restring a
pearl necklace.
correct. And go in there, and I went, I need some nylon strings. He went, right, what do you got? And he's looked at the thing. He's just like, right, we're going to do this. And this. Please tell me you're going to renovate it. Please tell me.
So he loved it.
Oh, I loved it. Almost fell over
Right.
in excitement. It's a Japanese 1965 such and such
Stratocaster.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he's just like, wait here, gone out the back, got his box of bits. He said, now we've got to get a proper vintage machine heads for this. They've got to match the other ones. We've got to keep this patina. Oh yeah, this patina's great on this. Blah, blah. We're going to do this, and starts like pulling
Fixing
old,
it.
on the spot.
So the string guys, Nick and Steve,
yeah.
they're like, nothing's happening in the shop. Here comes a new violin or a new guitar, and they go, whoa.
Oh, I think it's like
haven't seen this before.
No, it's this is what I got into it for.
Right.
Vibes. Do you know what I mean? 100-year-old violin is more exciting than
a new one.
Lin Chin's violin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's just getting his box out, all this kind of stuff. On the spot, just goes, blah, 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 fixes the machine heads. He goes, oh, that's on the house. That's on the house.
It's
And
a
then-
beautiful guitar.
It is. It's a stunner.
It is.
And he's like, this thing's worth $1,000. Straight up and down.
Bone dry, though. Not soaking wet.
No, even as is, he goes, someone will want this for $1,000. Just like that.
Even if it was soaking wet?
Yeah, no, maybe not. But it's been in the roof for 35 years.
That's crazy. I remember you buying that. It was on the wall for ages in our bed. Just like
Yeah, it was.
Kid's bedroom. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And you would play it. And
No,
you
I
would
would
strum
no,
it,
no, never played it. I've never played it.
because it was always busted up.
It's always busted. Never had
Right.
strings.
I think you got it for like $35 or something.
No. I would have got it for like 5 or 10. Nothing.
90
All given to me.
90s
you want
prices.
this piece of shit?
Yeah.
And the same old story. This is fucking joke. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. I'm like, something fucking
Crawl
tells me.
space says different.
Yes. So he's taken it, giving me bloody this and that. I ended up throwing down $60-$70 on the spot.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you got to get this fixed. I said, oh, look, my brother can probably fix it. Who's your brother? Mick. Oh, Mick. Yeah, I know Mick.
I know, Mick.
And
He spent a small fortune at this shop.
Yes, well, he calls it swindle music.
Right.
Not sindle music.
Yeah, okay.
But basically, yeah, it's going to get done up. It's a new project.
So will it be a display piece? Will
No, I'm
it?
going to be playing it.
You'll
I'm
be
gonna
playing.
get-
You won't sell it.
No way. I've wanted to do this guitar my whole bloody life.
So it's still worth nothing because you won't sell it.
No, well, it is worth something because when I'm long gone,
But you said
It's
your
gonna
house is
have-
worth nothing because you won't sell it.
it's what's in the roof is what's worth stuff. And then the kids will probably sell the guitar, and by then it'll be worth 2.5.
Because it'll be 100 years old.
Yeah, it's been used, and then it's going to have provenance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
I
saying?
wonder if we can find exactly where it came from and do
The best thing I can do is build up my reputation so that can be attached to the value of it
with
later.
my reputation.
This guitar with my reputation. And
Well, what's next in the bloody crawl space? Tim?
clarinet. Got a vintage clarinet.
You do.
And and one of the boys in one of the agencies I work for has just opened a woodwind shop.
Oh,
Right.
it's gonna go gangbusters.
No, well, he's doing all right. He's doing what I'm doing. He's buying low, selling high,
Gotcha.
and a recorking and a bit of a sprucing
And a good spray out from all the old saliva.
spray out. Yeah. Like I could probably get it and then do a little passion project, do the case up because I'm good at doing cases. You know, and
You got
then
a
take
banjo
that
up.
in.
You got a banjo up
There's
there
a
as well.
banjo up there. There is a banjo up there.
Where
Where the fuck is that banjo?
It's up there. You should have that.
Yeah, I do. That's next. Did I get rid of that banjo? No.
I doubt that.
Oh,
Have you ever got rid of anything?
No.
Do you want to tell them quickly about the 4,000 records you
Oh, yeah.
Just quickly. I know it was the last one. We're talking music.
Just old mate woke up in the middle of the night, one of Dad's old mates, and went, Bruce's son wants records in the middle of the night. That's what he told me. He woke up in the middle of the night and went, Bruce's son will want those records. And he was right.
And so is that when he called Dad or Dad called
The
him?
The very next day, he called Dad and said, I've got vinyl to get rid of.
Right. And is that because his wife was going, get rid of your collection?
She's like stepped on his balls enough. They're flat as a tack. She's got nothing else to take from him. So she's like, what else does he love? What else has he been collecting for 40 years? Records. So door number one was 2,500 records. And I went around there. He's just like, take the guns. 2 carloads.
Yeah, but we should say that it's not
it's op
Led
shop.
Zeppelin.
It's op
not,
shit.
Yeah.
Op ship.
What was some of the dudes you were sending me? Tony Riggs and his banjo loving kids.
Yeah, it's like kitty loving. Kitty loving songs. There was one I'd sent you with and these are my favourite pickings, is the when people write on covers and draw on covers.
Oh, yeah.
I love that shit. And there was one there from what's his name? Clatterman. Richard Clatterman. Richard is a fag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What a creep. And then drew a moustache on him.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Richard Clatterman is a fag. It was the 80s.
Victor Wood, Mr. Lonely.
Mr. Lonely.
Roger Williams, Golden Hits.
Yeah, he did. He's so dead. Yeah, so there was lots
I
of
like
energy.
James Pegler. You know, you remember James Pegler.
Yeah, Jimmy Pegs.
How did he get all those? Because there's another 15,000 records or something, isn't it?
Yes, behind door 2 is another 15,000 records. I got first pickings. And so I went through them, picked out what I got, picked out some for our brother Mick, and then put them on Gumtree. And by the time I got from the couch to the bench, I'd sold them.
Yeah, right.
She came and picked them up the very next day. Tripled my money.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's
Why
good
couldn't
turnout.
have he done that?
No, I'm not telling him that. He said, tell you what, if you sell them, we'll go halvers. And I was just like, get fucked. I'm fucking giving you half. Giving you half?
Half of...
And he saw because he dropped half of the bloody records off here for us, 2 carloads. Came in and went, oh, yeah, geez, okay, tell you what, you can lend me some of your records and I'll convert them to bloody digital.
Ooh, don't think so, because they'll give you a whole bunch and then you'll die, and then I'll never see
and then
my
they'll
records again.
get juiced up into your 15,000.
Nah.
No, that was mine. Yeah, I've had that my whole life.
Pretty sure that the Beastie Boys was not yours.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so watch your space, because there's more coming. It was the entire driveway of records. It was sick.
Each album shitter than the last. Somehow.
No, I came out.
You got
with
some
about
pickings,
3 or 4 hundo. I got about 3 or 4 hundo out of the deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just got a job getting... Okay.
Oh, well, you better get off to work then.
All right.
You're
Bloody,
needed.
been a bloody pleasure, Tim.
Was that the fence signal?
Yeah, that was the bat signal.
bat signal.
So my fence has fallen down.
Fence line. Excellent.
The storm was good for business.
Yeah. I was
Say
saying
that
you should have
much.
just gone around with the bloody chainsaw and gone, Mr. Chainsaw here.
Yeah.
Mr. Cuddington.
Mr. Cuddington.
Mm.
Cuntington.
Cuddington. All right. Yep.
Well, that
All
was the 5th cunt. So that's enough for me.
Yes.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode.
Yeah, we shall.
I am Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Duggo.
Cheerio.
Goodbye. He's already left. Bye.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja.
Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile. I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping.
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again.
Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away with it.
Because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
I have to do the technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not move it. This is my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.